How did scientific socialism evolve from Marx's ideas? Imagine trying to understand a complex puzzle. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels laid out the pieces of society, economy, and politics to see the full picture. Scientific socialism grew directly from their work, turning ideas into a clear plan for change. Marx and Engels combined philosophy, economics, and politics into one way of explaining how society works. They looked at capitalism and saw it had contradictions that could not last forever. They believed these conflicts would lead to a big shift in society. Marx took the dialectical method from the philosopher Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, but he changed it from being about ideas to focusing on real-world conditions. Instead of abstract thoughts, Marx looked at actual economic and social facts. He called this approach historical materialism. It shows how history moves forward through conflicts between different classes, especially workers and owners. This idea became the backbone of scientific socialism. Economically, Marx built on the classical labor theory of value. He explained that workers produce value through their labor, but capitalists take some of this value as profit. This extra value, called surplus value, is how capitalism exploits workers. Marx analyzed how capitalists accumulate wealth by paying workers less than the value they create. This process causes economic crises and deepens the divide between rich and poor. Politically, Marx and Engels believed the working class, or proletariat, must overthrow the ruling class. They saw the dictatorship of the proletariat as a temporary phase where workers take control. This would dismantle old class structures and lead to a society without classes, called communism. In this new society, resources and production are owned collectively, and everyone shares equally. Scientific socialism differs from earlier ideas because it is based on real economic laws and historical facts. It does not rely on utopian visions or moral appeals. Instead, it sees socialism as an inevitable result of the way capitalism develops and conflicts unfold. Marx and Engels wanted workers to understand their position and organize for revolutionary change. They emphasized the importance of collective ownership and planned economies as steps toward ending exploitation. Over time, these ideas became the foundation for many early socialist movements. They provided a clear, scientific way to analyze society and a strategy for transforming it. Scientific socialism evolved from Marx's core ideas by combining his dialectical materialism, economic analysis, and political goals into a comprehensive plan for a future without class divisions.